So I was thinking that before I go too much deeper into these videos, that basically I should lay out a plan. And I've had a plan, but I should probably discuss it publicly. Um, I basically figured I want to go to a wrestling school, you know, and I want to go ASAP. I want to start learning. I want to start doing things because of circumstances, financially, my current living situation, and things of that nature. I have to postpone it for about a year. So I was thinking when I go during my next birthday, I was actually going to reward myself by going to wrestling school. I would have the money to afford it. I can go down to it. I would be able to find a time to go to it, and everything should start rolling from there. But in the meantime, I did want to start prepping for it. I don't want to just lie around saying like, "Oh, I can't do it yet. I'll just wait," or like, "Oh, I can't do it at all. Like, why even try? Why even try doing this ridiculous, dream, task, goal, what you may call it?" So I figured I'll lay out a plan and start going there now, starting building towards that plan. So when I eventually can go to wrestling school, it will be easier. So there's a lot of aspects to it. There's a lot of aspects to getting fit and healthy, especially when you consider my original lifestyle of being just a laid-back web developer who just ate pretty poorly and didn't do much exercise besides a little bit of running and junk like that. So pretty basically, starting with nutrition. Nutrition's first. Have to do a lot of research into that. Luckily, I have a friend who's a dietitian. She can help a little bit with that, and then just other research from YouTube videos, and just asking some of my friends who are much more fit than me and in shape what they do. So just kind of gathering all that in terms of nutrition. You also have to do. Then with nutrition, of course, comes with actually building muscle. So I'm looking into that a lot. Of course, same idea. I'm asking a lot of my friends who have like really cut bodies, and I'm like, yeah, all right, that's a good resume. You're in. You please teach me. Looking up YouTube videos like the Buff Dudes and some of those others like Muscle and Fitness, Bodybuilding.com, that stuff. Doing a lot of research. Been doing that for a couple months now. Starting that up. So that's then cardio just to get my endurance up, just to get used to the long amount of time I'll be out and about. So I'm currently running. Now I've read a lot about doing long cardio, like 5 mile running and stuff like that, isn't the best in terms of you lose fat and muscle from what I've read. I could be wrong, but I've read that high intensity cardio for like maybe 15, 20 minutes is a little better for that. So I definitely have to look more into that because it's definitely new to me. I wasn't even aware of that kind of stuff. As a supplementary thing, I'm also currently enrolled in jiu-jitsu. I've always wanted to do an actual martial arts since I was a kid. And I felt like this was the perfect time to actually do it because first, I get to do a martial art, which I've always wanted to do. Second, it's a good supplement to getting my body ready, getting used to the endurance that I'll need, the strength that I'll need, the physical activity that my body will be put through when I eventually do go for wrestling. And also, I felt like the holds and stuff that I'll learn in jiu-jitsu would be a nice supplement to, maybe a basis towards the future from that. I don't know. I figure it can't hurt to try it, right? Like, I could either do all this stuff that I just mentioned, or I could just not. The closest wrestling school to me is in the Bronx, at least time-wise, driving-wise. I'm currently in Stamford, Connecticut. I've looked around. There's a couple in northern Connecticut, but it takes just as long to get up there as the Bronx, and I figure I'd rather go closer to New York than away from it. So, I've looked at a few. There's a couple in Brooklyn, and they're scattered around. I'm trying to just figure it all out. But yeah, man. Once I'm ready. So that's the plan. That's the initial plan. Who knows if it'll change? I hope it doesn't change too much, because then maybe, I want to see how well it works. And best case scenario, continue it. And that's what these videos are about. They're diaries. They're for me. They're for maybe other people who are interested in looking at them in the future and seeing what can be done in a year. It's funny because like I have a year, but that year is just to get to the starting point, because then I'm actually going to just begin learning. I'm going to start wrestling school, and then who knows how long from there? Who knows how many months, years, whatever. From there, it's a whole other thing. But this, I just wanted to record this journey, the journey from, and I'll get into more details about like what all the circumstances are. But for now, just wanted to lay out the plan. This is my plan. I think this is day 16. This is day 16. So how many more days is that? 365. A lot. It's a lot of days. I'm ending the video. Bye.